look how much bigger these guys have gotten. So let's see, they are 8 days, or no, it's been 9 days since I last recorded them. So these chickens are not even quite 2 weeks old yet, and yet you can see their real feathers starting to come in. Those little goofy tails. And they're like half fluff, half feather, so they're very awkward teenage phase. They're getting a lot more vocal. They've started to learn that they can hop up onto the rim of this little tub that I've got them in here, so occasionally we find them down on the floor, just scoop them back and put them back in here. They're still pretty friendly. They're getting a little more independent, so they're not as dependent on my hand for the food, but they will still usually come check out if I start poking around. This one here, I think, is my favorite. It's going to be funky looking though, because you don't usually get spotted chickens. You've got this one here. It's going to have some kind of weird pattern. It's going to have some black feathers mixed in. These ones have the leghorns for moms. Comb wise, it's hard to say. Oh, that's a really good view of that comb right there. One of the black ones has a walnut comb. Yep, you're right there. So it's likely to be a rooster with a funky comb. That one there has almost no comb, so it's a good chance that's a hen. Good chance that's a hen too. But it's really hard to tell at this stage. They're still pretty early on. It's really neat though, the black with the silver underbelly that these guys have. And then you got this goofball. This goofball. Boop. Poke it right in its chicken butt. This is the one I've been interacting with the most. That I want to try and make friends with. It also gets out the most, so it's used to being scooped up and picked up and moved around. And I'm not feeding them out of dishes anymore. I'm doing all their feeding just by mixing into the bedding. Hi. Hello. Oh, yep, see, there they go. They're scratching. Oh, I love watching babies do their grown-up behavior. They're so precious. And just kind of sitting here in the nice little cute peeping sounds. After a long day of work, it's kind of nice just to take a quiet moment to sit and hang out with the chickens. Trying to figure out what I'm going to name this one. I'm kind of thinking Speckle, because it's got just the tiniest little dark marking on its back there. But that's the only color it's really got, as opposed to the other one, but it's got quite a few. It's almost like a neck ruffle or something. But yeah, if anyone has any some name suggestions for some of the chickens, I'd be glad to pass them on, because I don't really have any plans as far as names. And soon, I've given them one chance outside, but soon they're going to get to spend their first night outdoors. They're big enough now where they can huddle as a group to keep their bodies warm, since, you know, we're dealing with summer temperatures, so it's never going to be too cold. And they need time to acclimate, get used to the overwhelming climate. When I first put them outside, they basically spent 20 minutes just kind of frozen in place, just looking around very nervously. But like, I totally can understand that. I mean, when you go from living in here to living in the great outdoors, it's kind of scary. Just wanted to give a quick update on these guys. And then once they get their outdoor time, I'll be sharing more, because it's a little more interesting seeing them get to actually see the wild versus their little box. But good night, chickens.